Hello. Hello, hello. Literally, as I was about to press chatting, I got a ping in the Discord for the Builders Room thingy. For the Builders Games. Are you ready for some scores? I'm scared. I can't see the scores yet. Don't keep us waiting. I don't know yet. Hi, Hollow. I don't know yet. They literally only said, are you ready for some scores? And that's it. And now everyone's screaming, yes, in the Discord. Oh, for the suspense, I'm shaking. I'm scared. Also, I have not said hi. Okay. I'll just close the Discord for a second so I can actually say hello to everyone, and then we're gonna check back in like 5 minutes because they haven't posted it anyways. Oh my god, another drum roll. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna do the drum roll whenever like I'm actually gonna open the scores, yeah? I'm actually nervous. Why am I nervous? But welcome in. It's good to see all of you. I hope you're doing well. Hollow, Ellie, Sam, Tanisha, and Esther. Congratulations on snatching one of the first 5. They went out so fast today, and I'm sorry they didn't count. Maybe one of the mods can make a screenshot so that I can still give the first 5. For the plants, I'm not gonna catch up with everyone who watered the plants and missed them. But since that's like not as hard to get as the first one, I feel like I can still tally up the first. I can manually add the points for the first one. And it didn't count. I'm sorry. See, but that's why I said I can try to add them manually, but then because of all this pressure, my brain is mush, so I can't think. But I'm gonna say hello to all of you. Tanisha, welcome in. Melissa, welcome in. Mama Sim, welcome in. Esther, welcome in. Hollow, welcome in. Mark, welcome in. Sweetie, welcome in. Micah, welcome in. Anna, welcome in. Panji, welcome in. Nixus, welcome in. Fiend, welcome in. Caboson, welcome in. Ina, welcome in. Mubach, welcome in. Nixus, thanks for cheering me on. Melissa, thanks for cheering me on. Tub, thanks for cheering me on. Petra, welcome in. Esther, thanks for cheering me on. Appletree, welcome in. Horizonist, welcome in. Pepin, welcome in. Burb, welcome in. Micah, thanks for cheering me on. I appreciate it. I need it. I'm so stressed right now. Koki, welcome in. Burb, thank you so much for cheering me on. Koki, thanks for cheering me on. Thank you, Melissa, for the breather. I'm scared. Ellie, thanks for cheering me on as well. Oh, it's going so everyone's doing stuff. Esmefi, welcome in. Petra, thanks for cheering me on. Mama Sim, thanks for cheering me on. STW, I don't know how to say your name. Apart from, there's only letters without sound. I don't know what that's called in English. Can you help me out on how to say your name? Everyone's doing stuff. Me, stressed. Yeah. Yeah. Sweetie and Hollow, thanks for cheering me on. And also Manicat, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And also Raptor, welcome in. It's good to see you. And Brenna, welcome in. It's really good to see you. I'm just quickly scrolling up in chat to make sure that I said hello to everyone. I was already a bit stressed. I already had like a wild story to tell you guys, and now this is all happening, and now I lost my entire train of thought. I had like a whole plan for today. I feel like Panda on her birthday stream. Coming in being like, I have a plan, and then within 5 seconds, yeah, plan is out of the window. Tanisha, what the heck? Thank you so much for being here. Enough already to redeem the freaking palm tree roll. Please enjoy your time standing as a proud palm tree in our Discord jungle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And also, my weird normal, welcome in. Yes, consonant. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. I really appreciate you helping out, and welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. And thank you, sweetie, for setting up that role for Tanisha. Please enjoy your time as a silly little palm tree in the jungle. And Liquor, welcome in. It's good to see you. Okay, shall I open? Shall I go check it? Can we get the drum rolls in chat, please? If you want to join in on the drum rolls, you can do ! drum roll. And if you don't see the emote that comes up with that, then you need to install Better TTV. It's a free Twitch extension. Thank you, sweetie, for putting that in chat. I see a lot of cute ducks doing a drum roll. Okay, scoreboard. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna read. Welcome all to our first round of scoring. I'm going to read it out because I don't want to share my screen and accidentally show something that I'm not allowed to show. And I also don't want to publish any other people's scores. Firstly, can I just say we are so in love with all the posts you shared this week. The talent in this season is out of this world. I can't imagine how difficult judging must have been. Now, here are the results of the week. This week's top builder and winner of the challenge is... Okay, I'm not going to read the name, but it's not me. No lemon drum rolls. Do you have a lemon drum roll emote, Tub that I can use? Bonus stars. Also, none of them are me. So I'm not going to read them out because I want those people to be able to share that on their own. There is one person who actually left the competition themselves. And then there's 4 people that didn't make it to the next round. But we did. We were not eliminated. Oh. We actually placed 4th. So the 3 people that got so the person that won this week got 55 points. We got 51. I think 55 was the maximum of points that we could have gotten, and we got 51. Thank you for the follow. We did it, chat. We passed the first week. I actually tied with the number 3, which the number 3 is actually messaging me right now. Okay, but this is good to know because this means that probably the scores are going to be posted every single week while I'm streaming. Which is going to suck in the week that we have to leave the competition. I want to see the scoreboards. I don't... Hi, Alex. But I'm not going to share the scoreboard because I don't want to, kind of steal anyone's thunder. Because I want to let those people share it on their own terms, whether they won or whether they're losing the competition. Because then, or leaving the competition. Because, I don't want to take away anyone's message to their own audience and to their own community. Because it could be that there's people in that list that you actually know that are participating as well. How you didn't get 55 points. Okay, I can explain to you. Also, hi, Megan. You missed that we are on to the next round of the Builders Games. I mean, we were technically already building for it, but we passed. We ended up 4th place. And that's pretty cool. But let me actually see how the score was built up again. Because I know that there was an explanation to this. Megan, excuse you? Thank you so much for gifting out 5 subs. That is so freaking proud. What is up with me and the word proud with you? I literally read Hollow saying, I'm proud. And I said, that is so freaking proud. Proud. I should. Oh my God. This will haunt me forever. See, I'm blushing again. The problem, I just can't control my face whenever this happens. Anyways, they went to Stay As Nay, to the Alto Sax guy, to Pixie Skies, to Hera Hunt, and to Cece. If you just got gifted a sub there, please enjoy all of those sub perks for a whole month, courtesy of Megan. I'm going to add you to the board as a sub gifter in a second. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let's go, Applejack! what the heck? Thank you so much for being here for such a long time and for spending so much time in these streams and with the community that you got to redeem the rose roll. Enjoy your time as a beautiful blooming rose in our Discord. And that means that you now have access to the Rose Room, which is the very secret channel that I've been telling everyone about. So it's not very secret, but what is in the channel is very secret. Only the roses know. And thank you, sweetie, for setting it up. I appreciate it. But yeah, if anyone hanging out here has the rose roll, feel free to celebrate with the one of us. Also, feel free or make sure to welcome in Appeltje into the Rose channel. And thank you for that follow just now. I completely missed that. And Safmat, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm gonna quickly check if I can okay, there's a whole like feedback thing where they've written a whole message with like more feedback and like more in-depth information. Okay. I think the main point that they're mentioning in the challenge feedback for this week is that they want people to continue to do like in-depth research of all the places that they're building from. Well, I feel like that's happening with, you know, having two South Africans in chat helping me out to make sure that everything looks correct. And also I've been reading about it myself a little bit. They say we want to encourage everyone to build with a mind to all angles of their builds, not just the angle from which they play to take pictures. I do download them and judge from what I see in game. Okay, so that's something that someone wrote. And someone else said, don't focus on only one part of your build. The whole lot has to be complete to give the wow effect. Add more details, but don't go overboard with them. And remember that landscaping can only improve the all-in-all look, so don't forget about it. Okay. I'm using the beacon mic, Raptor. Not sure Friedrich is a judge, but he will know. He's not a judge. No, unfortunately not. It would be nice if he was a judge, because then he would indeed know. Also, Katie, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. But let me see. Let me quickly get the rule book to see what the... That's very true, sweetie. That's indeed what I said. I didn't say Daddy Dev though. I said let's do Sweetie. Or did I say let's do Daddy Dev? Maybe I actually said that. I don't remember. No, I think I said Daddy Dev because that was the name on the stream. Yeah, I remember again. Yep. That's true. I did give you points. Any South Africans in the judging panel? I actually don't know. I copied it from the activity feed. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let me see what they say for the points again. Okay, so you can get 3 points for challenge accuracy. Builds should first and foremost be accurate to the challenge they are depicting. So that's... It didn't say whether we got all 3 points, but that's like, you can get 3 points in that area. You can get 1 point for visual appeal. How does the build look? Does it flow? Do the colors complement each other? So kind of just very much an aesthetic point. Then you can get 1 point for uniqueness. This is for creative differences brought in by each individual builder. What makes your build stand out from the rest? So that gives you in total, you can get 4 points. And then, no, you can get 5 points in total per judge. So 5 points in total. And let me see. Every judge is allowed to give 3 bonus stars. So that means that you can technically get more stars from a judge. You can give it all to one builder, or you can spread it amongst the 3 different ones. Therefore, a builder can actually get a score of 6, 7, or 8 instead of 5 from a judge. But you can get like 5 if you basically do the challenge really well, and then if a judge really likes your build or really thinks it's unique, etc., they will give out bonus points. And then let me check how many judges there are. Can I see that somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, I'm miscounting. Dang it, I need to restart. How many contestants? We started with 30 and now there's 25 left. I think the bonus point is 1 per category. It's just the person that got the most votes across all judges that got 1 bonus point. You think? Because if I read the manual, it says these points are up to the judges' interpretations. Judges are given 3 bonus stars to hand out per challenge. They may give these stars all to 1 builder or spread amongst 2 to 3 different ones. The maximum of scores for these builders could range from 6 to 8 instead of 5. I think it's 10 judges with the 5 bonus points. No, because there's not. So technically, 1 builder could receive all 3 bonus points from every single judge. Basically, potentially giving them 30 extra points. Because if every single judge were to give... You could be right. Just from the screen score sheet, it says +1 for the categories. Yeah, so that's why I'm a little confused. Because if you look at the score sheet, it indeed says +1 for the categories. Visual appeal, uniqueness, likeness to the but then I'm like, who decided that? Does the winner get immunity? Immunity from what? From COVID? From game crashes? Because I like immunity to both. For the next round. I don't think so. No. It doesn't state it anywhere. But I might actually ask them about this. Like, so if 1 builder got 5 points for their build and then all 3 bonus points as well from, let's say, every single judge, what is like the maximum points that you can get? Sometimes competitions work like that. Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't think about that, but it doesn't say it anywhere. So I'm guessing not. But I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Five. 6. 7. I'm just quickly counting. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 16 judges. Also, Brittany, welcome in. I hope you're doing really well. 16 judges. So then, technically, you could get... Your maximum of points could be a lot higher. Your maximum of points without the bonus points taken into account could be 80. But the highest score for this round was 55. So maybe it's indeed just the 3 scores that all of the judges together can give to a builder. Hi, Zebra. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. Also, I need to flip my phone because I keep getting notifications. Because I need to show you guys something. My day was busy. I have so much that I need to tell you guys. Because I had a really weird day yesterday. And I feel like I need to share with you guys, not in detail what happened, because that would not be respectful. But just kind of tell the story a little bit, because it was a wild day yesterday. And also, I need to show you guys something, because for those of you who don't have Twitter and that might have not seen it, I wanna quickly show that I finished the Pack Legacy dashboard. So if you're playing the Pack Legacy challenge and you want to track your progress, you can actually download this template for free. The link was just posted in chat. And a fun story is, I don't just have a Pack Legacy one, I also made one for the Not So Berry challenge. Yes, I got 4th out of 30. I did, yes. I did get 4th out of 30. And like every page comes with the little backstory, and you can like add your own picture by clicking here and then saying replace. So you could add your picture of your sim, and then you can add all the sim's information, and then you can like tick off the goals below. And on the dashboard itself, there's a progress tracker, and it will automatically update how much percentage of the challenge you've done. And I've made one for the Not So Berry and for the Pack Legacy. And as you can see, they look quite different because I tried to kind of make the Not So Berry look similar to, or like kind of keep it in the Not So Berry styling. And then the Pack Legacy is obviously very sim styled. And the ones that I already have on my list is the 100 baby challenge. Make like a good template for that. Make a good template for the super sim challenge, because that's also a really hard one to keep track of what you've already done. And potentially one for the Barbie legacy, because someone asked about that on my Twitter. And I think honestly, like the Pack Legacy, it took me quite long to figure out how to set it up, and also making the master database. Apparently the Pack Legacy has 291 goals. Don't ask me why I did that to myself. But the Not So Berry, for instance, only has 68 goals across the whole challenge. So it took me, I think I made the Not So Berry dashboard in 1.5 hours yesterday. So I'm kind of thinking of like, okay, the Barbie one I should probably be able to make quite fast, because it shouldn't take really long to make. Whereas the Super Sim challenge, for instance, is extremely, extremely difficult to make, because I basically have to get every single aspect in the game, like all of the aspirations, every single one, I have to get them into a database. So that's gonna take quite some time. Can you share your progression with others? Technically, yes. If you have a Notion page, you can actually go at the top and you can click share, and then you can publish the page. As you can see, in my case, this is actually shared because, well, it's public on my website so that you guys can download it. However, if you have your own Notion template, you can actually publish a page and then you can share the link and then people can look at it. And once you're sharing it and you're publicizing it, you can actually select, I know my camera is kind of blocking it, so it's hard to show, but you can actually select whether people are allowed to duplicate it as a template. You can even turn that off, and then people can only view. You can even, like, you can also say that they're allowed to edit, but I don't think you would want that. But technically, yeah, you can publish a page in Notion. My website is made in Notion. So for those of you that have never seen it, I'll just put the link in chat as well. But this is my website. And obviously I'm in edit mode because, oh, the picture is loading. But this is my main website. Hello, picture. Are you gonna show up? Thank you. There we go. And this contains everything about me, like all of my social media, my shops, including the Notion template link, which is also where I sell my normal Notion templates, but also where you can find the challenge trackers. And it contains like the Pack Legacy challenge itself. It contains a whole page with all of my Sims mods, like my gameplay mods, my builder mods, my visual mods. You made that for free, yeah? Well, I mean, technically I do pay for Notion, but the things that you're seeing right now, like my main info page, this is free. You can make that too. And you don't need the paid version to be able to do this. I also have a thingy with my custom content, which like basically links all of my videos that are about custom content. And then I also have, whenever I make download lists for all of the CC in all of my videos, I put them in my Notion. So there's like one overview, there's like one page with all of the download links for all of the build by CC that I use. And then if you want to see what it looks like, you can find the video. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And if you ever want to know what commands we have on the stream, unfortunately, I use a bot that runs local, so I took screenshots of it, but this is all the commands that we have on the stream. Even though I still need to update this page because we've actually gotten new commands since, and we also have the co-working commands that I still need to add here. And this is everything about my setup. So like I even have, whenever someone asks, like, oh, what kind of mic do you use? Or what kind of, I don't know, monitor do you have? Or basically anything. This is my setup. This is all of the links. And this is like what kind of furniture I have, what kind of software I use for things, all of the details from my computer, and just some more pictures. Girl, stop. I'm amazed. The fun thing is I've had this for a really long time. I think this was one of the first pages that I made. I've been kind of continuously upgrading the website as well, but also, hi Nuts, it's good to see you. I really miss the cloud. Which cloud? Cloudbot. Oh, Cloudbot. Yeah, same. I miss it too, but there's also, I don't miss the fact that every single week there would be a moment in stream where the bot would just not work. You know? So it's like, I don't miss that part. Yeah, the quote is one that will probably stay in Stream Elements because I'm not moving 300 something quotes. Your organization is Chef's Kiss. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, the ads are currently running, which means that I am going to take a quick... I was going to say take a quick break. That means that I'm going to start up my game. I also quickly need to respond to a message. Sorry, I got a message. I had a call. I was supposed to have a call with someone yesterday. And I was ready to have that call, and then they forgot. Or they didn't send me anything. They didn't let me know anything. They didn't answer. So I was like, oh, they probably forgot. Said person that I had a call with has ADHD. So I was like, they probably genuinely forgot and just didn't know. And now I just got a message like, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm like, I feel this so bad. I've been in this position where you're like, the next day you see that message coming in of someone saying like, hey, I'm ready for the call. Are you ready? And then you're like, fuck. Oh yeah, there was a call. So I feel this. It's a very familiar situation. We just have to move the command, not the quotes. You said that before. And then I was like, oh my God, yes, that's smart. And then I forgot about that again. Hi, Lena. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm starting up my game. And while my game is starting up, I need to tell you a story about my work yesterday. So I know I've mentioned a couple of times, like I mentioned it on Monday on the co-working and I mentioned it on Tuesday, but for those of you who missed it, I have a really big project that I'm working on. I've been working on this project at my job for the past 1.5 years. And we've been working towards basically the first really big milestone. Like we've had a couple of intermediate milestones, but like this is the first huge milestone in the project where we're gonna actually put a big chunk of the project live. So this is, you know, it's a big thing. We're working with a supplier and the supplier has not been really living up to our expectations. In terms of the thing they're delivering is fantastic, but the process of our collaboration hasn't been very smooth. So I've been doing everything in my power to make it a smooth collaboration, because it's important to, one, enjoy your job and like enjoy the people that you're working with, but also two, make sure that we get good quality. And we've had a couple of calls with them already where we told them, hey, you know, we're not really happy with how things are going. And then yesterday, I had a call again. I was like, hey, I'm not going to share the details on stream, but we're not really happy with how things are going. I got yelled at. In the call. Someone totally flipped their shit. Yeah. And the weird thing is, I was like really calm and really chill. I just sat there in the call and I was like, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. I'm just trying to make this working relationship better. I'm just trying to, you know, improve things for the both of us. I'm not here to shit on you. I'm not making this a personal thing. But I came out of the call and I was like, did that really just happen? I was so confused. And then I basically had to be in calls for the rest of the afternoon. So that was yesterday when I was doing the co-working stream. I had to be in calls for the rest of the afternoon to kind of fix whatever just happened, because, you know, it's kind of not really what you want to happen when you have a big milestone to hit this week. These people from the supplier are actually also coming over to our office this week. And the person that yelled at me through the phone is going to be there tomorrow morning when we are in the office. And we're starting the day with a celebratory cake moment to celebrate that we're hitting this milestone. So I'm very excited about my workday tomorrow. Thanks for the hug, Lena. I hope you talked to the top of the CEO. I didn't talk to the CEO, but I guess the person that I did talk to, which is one of the executives, might have talked to the CEO. No. Top Desk is my employer. No. I'm very purposely not mentioning the name of the supplier or the role that the person was in, because obviously, like, my streams are a place to vent. And it's also, you know, it's my personal story. So I was like, I don't want to hold back and I want to like tell you guys stuff. But also I feel like it wouldn't be very nice to name names and do like public name shaming. That's not what I would want for this person. But it was, let's just say that I had a very, very interesting work day yesterday. And throughout the entire day, I was constantly kind of just sitting there like, did this really just happen? Like, am I actually awake? I was like pinching myself. I was like, is this a dream? Am I in a really bad fever dream or something? But no, it really happened. But the good thing is that was something that I realized, is that there was definitely times in my career where I would have been, or I would have felt really bad about myself, or like really bad about how things went or how I did my job, or I would have felt like I didn't say the things I needed to say, or I lost my chill or something. Like there were definitely times in my career where I would not have been ready for a conversation like this. And yesterday I just noticed, like, I was like, no, I know what I wanted to say. I kept my cool. I didn't turn mean or started yelling back or kind of like felt personally attacked. Like I very much noticed the detachment between my identity and my role. Like my role was under siege, you know? My role as a project manager was being attacked and someone was angry at my role, but they were not angry with me as a person. That's not my identity. And like I've had in the past where I would have, like, whenever something at work escalated, I would have taken it very personally and taken it home with me or something. And in this case, I just noticed myself, but like I very consciously notice it happening in my brain of like, yeah, you know, actually it sucks. And I'm trying to puzzle it together, but I don't feel like, you know, personally attacked or confused or anything like that. So that was progress. A fully grown plant mom, apparently, yeah. Also, we're gonna make the flower field that I saw in all of the other pictures. So just so you guys know why I'm gonna place like 7 million flowers. That is why. And I figured I could do that while we were chatting. You did awesome, thank you. But it was definitely an interesting experience. I feel like I learned from it. I'm just not, you know, I was actually quite excited for this week. And the go live that we have scheduled. And now I'm just feeling a little less excited because I'm kind of like, oh, it's going to be awkward tomorrow in the office. And it's not even myself that I'm worried about. Like, I also don't want this for my team. Like, I can deal. I'll be fine. But I want this to be a celebratory moment. We're gonna have that cake with like 35 to 40 people who have all worked tirelessly to make this project a success. And I want them to feel celebrated in that moment instead of awkward. Instead of, you know, sitting there like, oh, well, this is celebratory. Also, Explorator, welcome in. It's really good to see you. And also, hi, Carl, welcome in. It's good to see you as well. I'm just going to experiment with like using this to kind of fill the gaps. I'm not sure if... No, I don't like that. I want to use grass. I'm going to get to debug and live edit. I honestly feel like that person is Ryanair with online travel agencies. That's a daring insult to make, sweetie. Did this happen while you were live on the co-working stream? Yep. Yeah, so I think even if you like go into the VOD of the stream, you can see me coming out of that call after like the first half hour of the stream. And you can see me just being like, what the fuck just happened? But I'm glad that I again that I handled it the way that I did. I feel like it was a learning experience for all of us. And we definitely have some work to do moving forward because this is only the first big milestone of the project. We have a lot more to go, so... Okay, I do want a tree in the front as well. I feel like that works better color-wise than this, honestly. But am I wrong? Hey, I don't know. I've never had to deal with Ryanair in that capacity, so I can't really say if you're wrong. But, I can see where your point is coming from. Based off of this story that I just told you? I need to watch that. It's actually kind of funny, I think, to see my face just going like, what just happened? But yeah, I very much prefer that we get this fixed with the supplier because yeah, obviously this is not really how you want to collaborate. That's the thing. I said this in an email to them as well. I don't think this is fun for them either. Like, I cannot imagine that they left that call feeling cheerful and happy. Or looking forward to coming over to our office. Because that's the thing. Like, it's going to be awkward for me, but they are going to come to our office. So I can imagine it's even suckier for them, you know? I'm actually starting to doubt whether I like all of this landscaping, but I'm just going to continue and we'll see. Because I feel like it's so out of place. Thank you for cheering me on, Carl. I appreciate it. And enjoy your self-care evening, Lena. Enjoy, enjoy. Ryanair just signed a deal with a competitor, Oda Online Travel Agency, and their press release from 2 days ago just said, name of Oda, customers will no longer need to complete Ryanair's customer verification process, which unauthorized Oda Pirate customers must continue. Oda Pirates. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hear me out. I don't like the landscaping. I don't think it suits with what is going on around it. You work for an Oda Pirate. Nice. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay. That's everything I wanted to delete. I'm just going to restart. And I am going to actually approach this a bit differently. I still like all the flowers, but I might actually do them in a part of the back. Hi, Lauren. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the Cape Dutch Garden. We actually have a lot of pictures because our wonderful Megan and Melissa sent so many pictures in the Discord. So I actually have quite a lot of inspiration in the build suggestions channel. So I have some ideas of what we could do. And actually there is one I'll quickly show you guys so you kind of have an idea of what I'm now thinking towards. I was thinking, like, we could also kind of go for this because this is the front of the build, because this one actually has a backyard as well, but kind of put some white walls, like white half walls around it, and then kind of make it like this. So we have 2 big trees and then we can put some bushes. Because I feel like maybe that might frame the build on the lot a little bit better anyways. And then in the backyard, we can maybe make like a rose garden or something like that. I was not here last stream, but I looked at the inspo pictures in the Discord. I had no idea you could make a roof like that in The Sims. To be fair, we struggled with the roof as well. I kind of did the roofing off stream to experiment, and then I tried to recreate my own roof. Like, I saved it to the gallery. I tried to recreate it on stream. I just couldn't. Like, I made it, but I couldn't recreate it. Oh my god, a rose garden. Ellie, that's... I didn't even realize. How stupid am I that I didn't realize that pun? Also, sweetie, thank you for the lurk. Thank you. But I was thinking maybe I can just get a half wall. Let's start with this height and see. Because then I can also make it like a little bit broader. Wait, how many do... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to get rid of 2. I just noticed that this lot is also not centered. Let's not tell anyone that. Also, Kaden, hello. I hope you're doing well. You didn't get the rose garden? No. And I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. Sometimes my brain's just slow, okay? I feel like it's also because on stream, I permit my brain to be slow. Like, when I'm working, I feel like I'm constantly focused to not be slow, but then I start working, and then I'm like, oh, yeah. And then I start streaming. See, I can't even say what I want to say. Then I start streaming, and I'm like, okay, I can be slow now. Because it's just funny. We can move over the lot. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can't move over the lot. Because it's literally, if we move it over, it's uneven again. Also, thank you so much, Ali Rose, for the lurk. Thank you for hanging out here while you clean your room. I hope it goes well. Where will you park the donkey, though? You mean the drunkie? Actually, I don't think we have donkeys. Do we have donkeys in The Sims? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. Patent pending, yes. But yet to find investors. You're currently crocheting. What are you working on? Okay, so I like the idea of potentially getting these trees because I feel like they just fit super well. However, I'm kind of scared that they're blocking the build. So we could also go for something. Donkeys in The Sims just crack me up. But imagine if we had them, that would be kind of fun though. Honestly, drunkies are something I would invest in. I feel like I love that this now comes up again. Because I think there's even... Is it that one? I know that we have one. Hold up. And I think I moved it. Because there is a clip where I actually explain the concept of drunkies, where I talk about it on stream for the first time. And that's from like more than a year ago. Or, well, was it more than a year ago? I went to Denmark for work, and that's where we came up with the concept, because one of my colleagues is from Belgium, and that's very, very important for the story. It is drunkies. Oh, it is drunkies. There we go. If anyone wants to know what a drunkie is and why we're talking about it, feel free to watch that clip. Tabitha, welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. I might snatch up this one. If you make it successful, then I'll be proud to say that I allowed you to run with the idea. I feel like something like this might work better. We can still do hedges around it, but then at least it feels like it's not interfering with the build, and it matches the tile that we have over here. Like it kind of matches the tile of the over here. Wow. Not so Cyprus. Sorry, not Cyprus. Wait, what? The only problem is I don't want to live and have a business in Belgium. That is a valid point. That makes sense. Okay, so this is the bush that they use all around the lot. So now the question is, are we going to use that over here as well? I'm just going to experiment with this because I do like the color. I think the color fits nicely with the rest of the build. And then we can maybe like, I don't know. Cypress trees in rows. Wait, I feel like... Oh, I missed an entire part of your message. So I was like... I only read the parts where you corrected yourself. Perhaps a row on each side of the wall. Like over here? Just a scarf. If I have enough yarn for it. Oh, that's so nice though. Enjoy. And also Rose, hi. It is good to see you. My ADHD went on a wild one with that clip. I tapped over and 3 times before I finished watching the 35 seconds clip. I love that one. ADHD is just like, yep, we're taking over your life now. Also, Anna, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing really well. Those really tall, pointy trees. Okay, wait, I'm just gonna, because I like the idea of maybe having that as well, like having both. I'm just gonna place these like on the grid so that they're actually aligned. Yeah, now they're aligned. And then, there we go. I was like, something's not right here. We might have to move over those bushes a little bit then. Okay, that's half away. There we go. That is half away. Yeah, that's correct as well. It looks like you're making a walk-in garden. A little bit, yeah. So I think I might want to place some benches or something so that people that are visiting can also sit out front and not just in the back. Also, Cece, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. And then Melissa said the tall pointy trees. I really like that idea too. Do you mean these ones? Yes, because they are called cypress trees. Okay, we have two variants. We also have the smaller ones. I will do roses in the back. We're gonna do a rose garden out the back of the build. Are these trees that you commonly see in South Africa? I don't know why, but they don't give me a South Africa feel. But maybe that's just my ignorance.
Congrats on round 1.
Thank you, Molly. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait. I have to update the subboard. I just realized. Because I also need to add Megan on there. Thank you so much. What the heck? That is 3 months. That's a brand new badge. Please enjoy all of those subby perks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go to the subboard really quickly. First, I need to add Megan. I'll just do water Megan, okay? Because that's shorter. And then 3 months, you are a fully grown Monstera leaf now. Beautiful. There we go. Thank you so much again for the 3 months. All comfortably wrapped in a blanket to watch your stream. Oh, that sounds so cozy. Okay, wait, you said that you shared picture in the Discord. I'm gonna look. Ooh. Okay, so these are the... They are these ones in some of the more English homes farms. Okay. Ooh, that has a... I'm not sure whether I hate or I like that texture. Is that weird? I was going to say, ooh, I hate that texture. And then I looked at it again and I was like, oh, actually, I kind of like that texture. And I'm really not sure. That one actually fits in color. Because that's the thing. These ones that I just grabbed, they're so green. They look a bit more like they belong in the mountains. Like as in, you know, the Christmas trees that go up the mountains. But I could see these work over here. Especially if we kind of like, wait, let me just see. So for those of you who don't know the concept of this build, just to give you a little bit of context, the architectural style that you see here is quite common in South Africa. It is called Cape Dutch. And actually in the Netherlands, we also have houses that have a very similar roofing style. So that's why I kind of fell for this type of build, because I was like, oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. I feel like it's kind of like, it's typical for South Africa, but it also has this kind of sense of home or recognition for me as a person being from the Netherlands. And we kind of figured, how can we make this challenge or like this build fit with the challenge of this week? For those of you that don't know, that's the challenge of this week. So there must be a very strong emphasis on food culture, because food culture is very important in South Africa. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. And we're going to make it a bed and breakfast where it is very inspired by a lot of the pictures that were posted in the Discord. We have a channel in the Discord called Building Suggestions, and we actually have two lovely people, Motocorn, aka Melissa, and Water Megan, in chat, who are both from South Africa, who have been putting so many good inspirations from different places that we've kind of just been incorporating into this build. And Tut is here to say that she approves as well. So the idea is that it has to have like a really lush backyard where there's wine or like grapes growing, because this place is going to be a place where you can drink nice wines. And it is going to be a bed and breakfast, so people can kind of come here to stay, and we're going to have a really big kitchen. And this is one of those bed and breakfasts that you go to actually enjoy the food and enjoy, you know, experiencing new food, talk over the food, maybe even do like a cooking workshop or something. So we're going to have like a vineyard in the back. We're going to have a rose garden in the back. We're probably going to do some gardening so that these people that live here like grow their own produce and stuff, like grow their own vegetables, all of those things. And yeah, then it's going to be a bed and breakfast. So that's kind of the idea. Also, Shazam, welcome to chat. May I ask what lot world this is? Of course, this is in Tartosa, and it is the 50 by 40 lot, kind of in the middle of the world. I don't remember. Oh, this is the name. I didn't change the name of the lot, so this is what it's called. Dude, you're stealing attention away. Also, Manju, welcome in. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing so well. I do have to make sure that I place these all in the corners. Are you proud of my build as well? I'll move my drink so that you can lay here. Yeah? No. Here. Look, I made space for you on the desk. Also, Sarah, hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing so well. Thank you so much for the compliment on the house. I appreciate it. Supervisor too. Yeah, she's making sure that we are actually doing our job well. Very important. She wants to sit on my lap, which is probably going to result in her trying to get on my lap and then not... See, there we go. She's going to try and get on it, but then not actually get on it, because what she's trying to tell me is that I should put my leg up so that she can be on my lap. Come on. She's impossible. She's so spoiled and she knows it. Okay. Then I still like the idea of maybe putting some flowers. But I might keep it a bit more simple. I'm just checking if we have like nice grass, but so much of the grass in The Sims is just very ugly. Like, what even is this? What is this 2D grass? The clean look of the garden. Okay, nice. Let me see. Ooh, I know. I just hold up. I know it's somewhere in here. I know exactly. All of a sudden, I'm like, yeah, I know. Also, I'm still doubting about the tree in the middle, because I might actually change that to a water feature or something, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But I just had a realization of something that I want to use that I feel like is going to fit perfectly on either side of this and maybe on more spots. These ones. I feel like they might actually be the best on the corners. Barrel type pots. I think we have that as well. I can use that in the back. My dock is rotten. She has alt. All she has to do is look at me. Yep. I might just do like teeny tiny bit, like not everywhere, but just like in 2 or 3 places, add some wild growing flowers. Just because I can imagine that it's kind of realistic that, you know, there are little bits and bobs where there is some more flowers growing. And then I know we also have these. You know what I just noticed? Wait. Here they're half. Yeah, no, they're actually the same width. I don't know why I feel like they're off then, but I guess that's just my view. Do we like it? I feel like we need some benches or something. Can you do a stone one for a bench? This one? I could, yeah. I feel like that could work. I'm kind of digging the symmetry in this. Because I feel like a lot of this place is very symmetrical. And I feel like it's working because we're keeping it symmetrical. And that's the part I didn't really like earlier. Yeah, exactly. This is more the formal garden. But I do feel like this just makes it fit into the whole environment. Whereas what I was doing earlier, it didn't really fit into the environment that much. Yeah, that is not clipping anywhere. The only thing I'm doubting about is these trees in the middle. Like whether I actually like those. But I'm just not sure what other tree I would place there. Because as soon as you place like a tree like this, I mean, that could work, but that would be too much of a repetition. But it needs to be a skinny tree. Willows? Aren't willows like very big? A pond or a fountain? You think that would be better to do a pond or a fountain in the front as well? Kind of like what we did in the back? Oh, there we go. Let me just copy this then. I would have to do it like that because otherwise it doesn't... We could also... Yo. That might be it. I was like, the tree is lonely. Maybe a bit more rustic, like a natural pond. I don't know. I feel like that would... Because everything is so organized and strict. I'm like... Would it make sense to make a very natural piece in there? But I think this might be it. Pond watercolor. We could see what other colors there are. We could add the ones with the leaves in it. That actually kind of looks nice. Although I also really liked the contrast of this. The leaves one? Also, I'm just gonna say this because I know that you guys don't mean it like that. I know you're all helping. But let's like it's very hard to put tone of voice into writing. So if you all start screaming, no tree, add fish, do this, do that, then it's a little bit overwhelming and I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. I can't make choices. And I know that you guys mean it to help, but like sometimes it's a bit overwhelming if everyone in chat starts saying that I should do all kinds of things. It looks too modern with the bright blue. That's fair. That is fair. I like the contrast, but it doesn't really fit the build. I can see that. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You could always do a wallpaper to change it a little if you want it. You mean a wallpaper inside of the pond? I think actually, can you do a wallpaper in? Yeah, you can actually do a wallpaper. It looks like inside of a pond. Bit too modern. Okay. I could go for something like this. I can try a natural pond, but I don't know. No. It's okay. It's okay. I know that you're all trying to help. I was just saying, like, all of a sudden, the chat was like... So I think maybe the general rule of thumb, which I think, like, if everyone kind of keeps that in mind, that would be great. It's like, if we're talking about whether we should add what kind of pond we should add, let's not all of a sudden decide to add a million extra things in there as well. Because then all of a sudden I'm like, wait, I was supposed to add this and this and this as well? What? Hello, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Wait, let me go here. Hi. How was your stream? You were playing Wildflowers. How is that going? I've been seeing so much of this game. I have not played it myself, but it looks so incredibly cozy. I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for bringing your friends over. I appreciate it a lot. For anyone hanging out here who is not following Spring Sims yet, aka Steven, please go do so right now. You will absolutely love it over there. Super welcome vibes. Really, 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 really positive, upbeat, upbringing. Just like, you know, you'll feel lifted when you watch their stream. So please make sure to do so. But thank you for bringing your friends. Let me say hello to everyone who came with that raid. Dabney Mallory, welcome in. It's Amy, welcome in. Couponut, welcome in. Flooring Demo, welcome in. Miss Mermaid, welcome in. Of course, Stephen, welcome in. It's good to see you. I love to Sue, welcome in. Neon Shion, I hope I say that correctly. Welcome in. Hi. It is so much fun. You need to play it. We just discovered some drama in town. Oh, that's always the best. If there's like some good lore and backstory in a game where it's not necessarily maybe the main part of the game, but just you're just playing the game and then all of a sudden you're like, hold up, what's going on here? But I'm so glad that you had fun on stream. I want to make sure to mention that if you need to raid and run or like raid and rest, I fully understand, because I always do like my whole welcome and everything, and then sometimes I forget to tell people that it's completely fine if they need to practice self-care. Chris, what the heck? Thank you so much for gifting out that sub. Please enjoy all of your planty subby perks for a whole month, courtesy of Chris. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. And yeah, for everyone who came with the raid that has no idea who I am, I do have a small raid video. It's like a 1-minute introduction to me and my streams and my community. In the raid video, I am actually working, may it be in my head, conceptualizing, but I'm working on a new one. But in the raid video, I mostly say that I do Sims and Minecraft. That kind of shifted back to only the Sims, but I did since then start hosting co-working streams or like study with me streams. So if that's something that you enjoy, then I also do that on top of all the other things that you can see in the raid video. And I'll show it to you and I'll be back in a minute.
Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I mostly play The Sims and Minecraft on stream. They're all dying or fainting by seeing the fire. What am I supposed to do? They're gonna die. Please sit on my shoulder. I said please sit on my shoulder and it did. I'm from the Netherlands, I have ADHD, I'm part of the LGBTQIA+ community, and I love raising money for charity that tends to come with incentives that I might regret afterwards.
Oh my god!
I cannot handle sour things and I tend to get caught in 4K saying very stupid things on camera.
Lemon. Yummy.
Wow. Can you show the butt? Oh, oops. She is doing the partner pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I have 2 cats named Toot and Sus who sometimes think that this is their stream and not mine.
I'm a little bit distracted.
She is so happy with herself. She's like, yeah, look at me being here. I am an absolute plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But if you need to practice some self-care like drop a lurk, stretch, or hydrate, please make sure to do so because self-care is very, very sexy.
That was the raid video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, I am absolutely a fake blonde. 100% natural redhead. But thank you so much again for the raid. I do really appreciate you trusting me with your community. For those of you that want to hang out here for a little bit longer, we are building in The Sims today. I am part of a builders competition called the Builders Games. And every week we get a brand new challenge. And by the end of the week, 5 people have to leave the competition. It is judged by other Simmers. And the theme of this week or this season is world tour. So every week we get a different destination in the world and we have to build something from there. We do actually get a more specific prompt per week, so kind of like describing what we have to do. And the challenge of this week is that we have to make a build that is very focused on South African food culture, and like how food is an integral part of a lot of their kind of rituals, so to say. So like remembering things, celebrating things. It's just a very integral part of the South African culture is food. And we're trying to create a Cape Dutch home. And I have some lovely people from South Africa in my chat, which is really helpful because they keep me in check to make sure that everything is actually as it should be. But we've been trying to recreate this kind of Cape Dutch architecture, which we are turning into a bed and breakfast. So this is the backyard, which we very clearly have to decorate still. There is a beautiful front yard, which we were just decorating. It's more of like a formal garden in the front where you enter the build. And we were just debating what we wanted to do with these pools or ponds, whether we wanted to use these ones or make them a little bit more natural. And then on the inside, it's going to be a bed and breakfast where we're probably going to use like the unit system from that came with like for rent to make this a studio apartment for the landlord. So the person who actually owns the bed and breakfast. There's going to be a little reception room or area over here. And then this is going to be a very big shared dining and kitchen. So that's going to be a very important part of this build. So that's also why I don't want to ponder too long on any of the details outside, because in the end, the challenge is food culture. And for instance, the vineyard in the back or like the garden where they grow their own veggies, obviously that is a very important part of the story as well. But I want to make sure that I have the time, because by the end of this week, I need to submit the build. I have the time to actually decorate this kitchen and put my full attention to that as well. And then upstairs, there is one big bedroom with a private bathroom and a smaller bedroom with a private bathroom. And they have a little bit of open space over here where we're probably going to make like a little seating area with a bookcase and stuff. So this is really, it's a small bed and breakfast. It's basically just this one person who bought a beautiful old Cape Dutch house, kind of renovated it into a bed and breakfast, and who is now running that to share their love for food. So I think that's kind of the backstory of this build of you know, someone trying to express and share their love for food through running a bed and breakfast. And we were just debating whether we wanted to do more modern pools or like ponds or more natural ones. I can check what will happen if we do the more natural ones. And then I'm just going to see if I like it, yes or no. Also, hello, Red. It is so good to see you. I just realized it's still far away, but we need to make sure that we coordinate where and when we meet up. And like figure out what if we want to eat beforehand. because I cannot wait to meet you. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome in. And thank you for everyone after that raid who followed. I appreciate that a lot. Okay, let's try to... Okay, that's going too fast. Hold up. Slow it down and soften it out. Okay, I think... There we go. I don't like the corners of this too much. But let's also not try to spend too much time on that right now because I just want to simply try and see what it looks like if we do the natural pond. Also, Sims Galaxy, hi. I hope you're doing well. It is good to see you. Let's see. I did like the leaves one. You know what my problem is with natural ponds in The Sims? I feel like we need to put a lot of stuff around it to make it look good. Because the default edges around a pool... Sweetie! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Red. That's very kind of you. Red, welcome back to the jungle. Please enjoy all of your subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you. Always look rough? Do you mean in The Sims or in real life? I'm still liking this more, to be honest. The Sims, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the pond tool. Like, it's kind of one of those things where I feel like if you make it really overgrown, then it would work. Because then we can add like rocks and flowers and everything around it. But I feel like that would ruin the aesthetic of the clean garden. So I think I'm just gonna go back to the thing before. Okay, now it can actually go quick because we're just flattening it. There we go. But then the question is, with a tree or without the tree? I can also... Oh, wait. I just see that the water emitter was still in here as well. I could also add... something like that. Or I know we also have something like this. You know, an actual water feature. Okay, my leg is falling asleep, but I don't want to move it because then Toot is gonna move. Dude, you can just sit here, even if my... Oh, you stupid cat. You can sit on my lap if my leg is not up on the chair, you silly. I like it with the fountain. Okay. And then which one? The older looking one or the... Like the one with the little flower? Or the one with the 3 layers? The 3-tier fountain. Okay. Cat much offended now. Yeah, she's very offended. How dare I put my leg down? The one that is in now? Okay. I feel like that's 2 people telling me that that's the one. So then I might actually go for that one. I feel like that makes them look a little less modern. Because there's an older fountain in it. And the tree really had like that modern base. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Chat, the counting game is in the Discord. But I love you. You guys' humor. Humor. I just said that like half Dutch, half English. Humor is unmatched. Okay, I really like this front. This is good. Sweetie. I knew someone was gonna do it. I don't want to hear about 5 because it never happened. I simply don't know what you're talking about. Like this roofing so much. Thank you. Okay, I just wanted to kind of separate that a little bit. I feel like we need to figure out what we want to place in what part of this garden. Because, like I said, I want to do something with grapes. So, like, somewhat of a vineyard of sorts. And I want to do something with, like, a little garden where they're growing herbs and where they're growing, like, maybe we can add a lemon tree if you guys really want to. So that's like 2 parts. And I think it would make sense if both of those were in the back. I really hope the roofing brings many, many points. That would be pretty nice, yeah. It just gets funnier the more you deny it. I'm not denying it. I just don't want to think about it. Thank you, Lena, for cheering me on. I appreciate it. The roof alone is 55 points. Well, let's hope so. I did check because there's like a work in progress channel for the other simmers, and a lot of people went for the colorful houses. A lot of people. Or like took inspiration from that to begin with. So I'm actually kind of happy that we ended up trying this first, because I feel like so far it's a bit more unique. Yeah, that one. Again, bokap. And all I can see is just the yellow lemon tree. Yes, exactly. Okay, so the question now is, if we have, and also thank you Tub for the uptime reminder. In about 3 minutes, we're gonna have a round of ads, so that means that time is gonna be my midstream break. So if we're gonna do vineyard, kind of backyard for the like where they're growing the veggies and the fruit. Rose garden? Maybe? I will for sure, if I'm gonna do rose garden, I will have to like figure out how I do that exactly. And then what else can we do? I was thinking we can also kind of like extend the terrace on one side and maybe put more tables or like a long table. Oh, yeah, the barbecue. Okay, so that's maybe what we can do. Maybe we can put like some lounge sofas or something on the side here, and then we can actually make like the barbecue area. The garden arch. I was actually thinking of maybe putting that the garden arch on some of the sides. I'll have to figure out how to exactly do the layout of the garden to make it make sense. Yeah, so we have grapes, veggies, roses, barbecue area. Okay, for the barbecue area, I definitely want to extend the tiling. For the simple reason that I feel like that's probably what you would have for the barbecue area, right? And then I think we can maybe add a tree over here, although we already have a tree on that side. So I might actually move it away over there to kind of break the thing up between the two. And then you can kind of come down from the stoop into the barbecue area. I will have to figure out what a barbecue area like that looks like. People often do it on their stoops. Hey, I'm not here to judge. To each their own. It doesn't sound very comfortable. But for those of you who have watched my most recent Pack Legacy episode, technically my Sims kind of did it in their front garden inside of the soil. So, you know. Okay, the ads are starting in about 20 seconds, so that means that I'm gonna go for my break. If you want to know how cute you are or what is in the fridge for you, feel free to check that out. What will they be judging in this build? Interior, exterior, and landscaping, and obviously if it is accurate to the theme they gave us. Okay. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Please make sure to also practice some self-care. See you in a bit. Hello, I am back. Hi, Holly. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for cheering me on. And thank you for that follow while I was on break. I was just checking out what you guys sent in the Discord about Babylon Store. What the heck? That's what we're building. I'm going to put a link in chat that Melissa shared in the Discord. Thank you so much, Manicat, for cheering me on. I literally shared a link in chat if you guys want to check it out if you're like on the computer. There's like a video. You know, I can also show it on stream. I don't know why I'm being difficult about this. Look. They have like the gardens in the 4 quarters. Hi, Sarah. Welcome in. And it's like, who are we? Babylon Store is one of the oldest Cape Dutch farms set afoot of the Simonsberg in Franshoek Wine Valley. It has fruit and vegetable garden of beauty and diversity, unique accommodation, fine food and wine, and evokes a sense of well-being. Look, this is what we're making, but like the small Sims version. Yo, I want to go here. Hello, Charlie.
Hello,
hi. It's good to see you. And it's like a farm hotel. This is amazing. This looks beautiful. Oh my god, the little doggo. Did you guys see? What the heck? There's a spa too. I want to go here. Where is that? South Africa. Look, did you see they had lemons? But look, like a table like this, we can make something like that. Building is going pretty well, actually. They also have a cellar. I mean, I'm not going to make the build any bigger for now because, you know, we are only going to be done with this, well, not ever. Why did I thought for a second it was the Netherlands? Well, to be honest, one, I noticed that that part of the landscape was quite flat. I know that South Africa is definitely not flat everywhere. But that part in the pictures was a bit flat. And, I mean, there is... this type of architecture is also very Dutch. That's why it's also called Cape Dutch. So, I mean, there is quite a history where, you know, very much colonized. It's not a pretty history, but there are definitely similarities. Clean out all of my turtle stuff. Oh yeah, I read that in the Discord. I'm so sorry that happened. But I'm glad that it helped to hang out here and to just, you know, kind of hear all of the chaos in the back. That's such a good thing to hear that the stream can do that for people, you know? Because I know that, you know, streams can do that for me too, so that is the only thing that I'm wondering about now. I started to do this with bushes, but hold up. I'm starting to realize that maybe on the outer skirts of we might need to do the half wall like we did in the front. Just want to try that out. And then we can kind of place a tree to make sure that it connects. What build are you going for? What exactly do you mean with what build are you going for? Thank you, Melissa, for doing the challenge command. That is the challenge for this week. So that's what the focus is on, basically. Like, we could still put this on the outside of the wall. I just feel like on, you know, on the outside of your property, you would probably have a bit more of a sharper deviation or a sharper divider than just bushes. I rewatched your coworking stream from yesterday, and your face when you ended the meeting is everything. It's just the confusion is so visible, I think. Oh, oopsie. That's clipping more than I expected. Oh, that's clipping even worse. I hope that this doesn't get messed up when someone places it on a lot, to be honest. Wow, it's still clipping. I mean, it is still technically within the lot, so I think we should be okay. But sometimes when placing things from the gallery, like things that are very close to the edges tend to disappear. So we need to keep an eye on that. No, I didn't mean to copy. Actually, we could copy that tree and get it over there so that the wall kind of ends in a semi-sensible place. This is just the only weird part that I'm not sure what to do with this. Like, it's kind of open. I could just continue this if we wanted to. Maybe that just works. And then this can be the vineyard part. I remember that I made a really, really brilliant vineyard in the shell challenge that I did with the mod shell for my for the Movember stream. I remember that I made a really nice vineyard, but I don't remember how I did it. So I'm very tempted to quickly load into that build to kind of see which items I used, because it's going to be much quicker than trying to search for them. Do you think they might have some kind of game that in that are like shuffleboard? Wait, I think I know what shuffleboard is, but let me just... Oh yeah, they don't have that in The Sims, no. In Dutch we call it Schule. Sometimes Dutch language is so weird. Honestly. Now that I look at this, I'm like, shouldn't it continue all the way around? Because I'm going to run into the same challenge here, and then it's weird that it only doesn't continue in that middle part. I don't remember what we said that we were going to do on this part, honestly. You can shrink the bowling thing and pretend... Just shrink a huge bowling lane and pretend it's a Schulbach. Or a shuffleboard, I guess it's called then. Wait, I actually want to move that forward. Oh yeah, the rose garden. And then for the rose garden, we wanted to maybe use this one, right? Not sure if I want to use 2 or just 1. Hi, Kiki. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Hello, hello. I feel like something that is nice is that this is now completely closed off and this is closed off. But I like the fact that this kind of opens on either side. Birdie in uni work. Oh no, I hope it's going well though with uni. But I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. I am really thoroughly enjoying building so much lately. I'm like so excited about all of this Sims building. We have a Discord birthday plenty. As seen in the Who's online offline at the side, but it's not in the birthday. That's because Lena's birthday was a couple of weeks ago. Or like 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. For some reason, the bot never removed Lena's birthday role. You are a forever birthday planty. I will remove the role manually. That's weird. That's never happened before. The lighting mod. It's called Sunblind. It's called the Sunblind Lighting Override. I'm just quickly answering one of the people hosting the Builders games because they're actually going to send me personal feedback as well on the challenge. So, but she just said, hey, I will send it to you later. I just need a little bit of time away from the laptop. So that's completely fair. Okay, but I do like the layout of this build. I feel like this is starting to make sense. And I also kind of like that, you know, we have the formal backyard. Okay, no. No. Hold up. I can't deal. I can't deal with that. Oh crap. I misclicked again. I don't want to talk about it. You could also put one on the short hedge side to enter by the water. Then they have a path that curves around to the other entrance. What? I did change your birthday. I did change it, but today is not the correct date, right? Another arch? Oh, so that they can go out here again. We could do that, yeah. I just realized that I really don't like it if it's asymmetrical, so I am going to just extend this part of the build. And, like, make it line up. That was supposed to stay there. Yeah, because then it's actually 2 separated pieces, 2 bigger pieces. I like that. I didn't see the birth planty. I think I just removed it. I just removed the role from Lena. See, January 10th. Yeah, because I remember that it was set incorrectly and then I changed it to the correct date. But I don't know why the bot then all of a sudden assigned it to you. I'm not sure how to add my birthday in the Discord. I think you introduced yourself in the Discord, right? Because then I set it up for you. For everyone who uses the... Oh, actually, you introduced yourself, but you didn't use the templates that we have where everyone mentions their birthday. Because then if someone mentions their birthday in the introduction, I set it up for them. But you can also go into the birthday channel and you could do /. So just like a / and then set, and then it says set user birthday, and then it will tell you how to set the date in your name. And then, how dare you remove my crown? Oopsie. How do they get to the rose garden and back areas? Through the build. So it's private. It's only for people that are actually staying in the bed and breakfast or the owner of the bed and breakfast. Whereas this is kind of like, that's why this is also a bit more formal. This is the formal front yard. And then people that are visiting this place will check in, and then they can go through the kitchen or through the common area, and then they can go into the, will they have to walk right by the pool? Yes. Yeah, so if they go into the barbecue area, then no, they will actually step off from the platform, but they will walk past the pool and then go into here. So I was actually thinking if I wanted to kind of extend the pathway a little bit. There we go. Also Tally Plays, hello, welcome in, it's good to see you. I caught you live, yes you did. Anna, what the heck, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Smuffin. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And Nina, welcome in, it's good to see you. Hello. I don't think you're on our sub board yet as a sub gifter, because I know that Sweetie and Chris were earlier, but let me check. I don't think you're on there yet, Anna. Quick check. And if you're not on there, I need to add you. Oh, you are on there. I found you. You're all the way back on the first board. But Smuffin, please enjoy all of those subby perks for a whole month. Like, what if we extend them like this? Do you think the for rent fence would look good instead of the plain one? I can see. I think maybe in the back it might look good, yeah. Let me see. Packs. For rent. And then it would probably be this one. Just a quick check with our South Africa experts. Megan, Melissa. Does this fence make sense? Spoofs! Hello! Hello, love. It is so good to see you. Hi! Hello, how was your stream? What were you up to today? Let me check. You were playing... Oh my god, you were playing GTA! How was it? Did you have fun? Did you kill people? Very important question. I know very little about GTA. I played it once, and I sucked at it. But I hope you had fun. Thank you so much for bringing all the friends over. I appreciate it. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Sasha, welcome in. Chloe, welcome in. Kia, welcome in. Mr. Gatsby, welcome in. Spoos yourself, of course, welcome in. What's the question? Whether this fence fits with South African vibes. We changed it from like a plain half wall to a fence. And now we want to know if that makes sense. We had fun, and yes, killed lots of people. Let's go. I'm proud of you. Or, I mean, I hope that it was on purpose. But thank you so much for the raid. For anyone who came in with that raid, hi, my name is Rosanna, or Ro. I use she, her pronouns. I play a lot of Sims on this channel, and I do co-working streams too. If you ever need someone to hold you accountable to finish your work or your studies or anything. But today we're actually playing some games. We're doing Sims, and I am part of this competition called the Builders Games, where every week we have to do a brand new build where we get a challenge based on a different place in the world, and every week 5 people get eliminated. Actually, in the beginning of stream we found out that we got through to the first round, so we were not eliminated, and not really, but very pretty. Okay, but then I'll go back to the solid walls if that is more accurate. It's very important. But this time we're building a Cape Dutch home from South Africa, and we're turning it into a vineyard, you know, bed and breakfast, restaurant. The whole point is that the build is mostly focused on food culture. So that's what we're doing, and this is the front of the build. And we were trying to figure out the layout of the back of the build, and I was trying to make it really pretty by placing 5 million bushes and getting everything correct. This is a pretty big lot, so I am yet again failing to do a small build, as I said. Also, I totally did not say this, but very important service announcement for anyone hanging out here. If you are not following Spoofy yet, please do that right now. I know we had a big shout out earlier, but can we get small shout outs so people have the link? Because everyone, Spoofy is fantastic, fellow Dutchie, also plays some Sims from time to time, but also I feel like you're more a variety streamer, right? I feel like you've done mostly variety. Every single time you come over here, you've been doing something different. But also a lot of Palia, I know. I think I've seen you play, I'm doubting now if I've seen you play Stardew. Mostly cozy games. And a little bit of GTA with killing people. Oh no, you were playing Lake. I remember you playing Lake because I watched the part of that stream. And Stardew. Okay, so I did see that. So I was like, I'm at this point where I'm like, I'm not messing up, right? Please don't tell me I'm messing up. And also, if you need to raid and run or raid and rest, please make sure to do so. You are obviously more than welcome to hang out with us, and that goes for anyone who came with that raid. But if you, any one of you needs to just take some time away from the screen, that do be very important. So please make sure to self-care, okay? Variety for real. Yeah, not like me where I say that I'm variety, but I'm actually not. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. And also, I saw Potato Pup coming in, and I think I didn't say hi to you yet. Yes, I got 4th place. However, I got the same amount of point as the person in 3rd place, but they got a bonus point for, what was it again? Visual accuracy. To be honest, that's fair because the person who got 3rd place made an absolutely insane build, and that person was in stream earlier, and they know that I'm talking about them, if they're still here. So it was very, very, very well deserved. Okay, I don't know why I moved those out of the way because I decided that I want to do this hedge thingy all along. It's going to be painful to do, but we're going to do it anyways. Because it's just going to look better. And then I think I'm quickly going to try to find the shell challenge that I did for the mod and like plop it on a 64x64 lot in this world somewhere. So that I can quickly check how I did the vineyard part of that build. Because I genuinely do not remember. But also, you know what? I haven't saved. All this time, I didn't save. How many places are there? We started with 30, and one person actually dropped out of the challenge. So basically, there were 29 places in this round, and the lowest, so to say, lowest 4 actually got eliminated. So we were very much in the safe zone. Very, very much in the safe zone. And I actually just got a message from Lonica, I think. Oh, wow. Holy moly. There is a lot of feedback that they shared on the previous build. One person actually wrote something in, I think, Italian. So I will have to translate that. But they said something about genius idea to do the metal detector. That I can read. This is a fabulous rendition of MASP. I really like the way you nailed the vibe of your reference photos. You even included the basement section, which really adds to the atmosphere. The only thing that I think would have improved your build is if you had decided to furnish the bottom floor. That wasn't the assignment, though. I hate it when you get judged on things that they specifically mention that you don't have to do. Then I'm like, you can't judge on something that I'm not supposed to do, but I get it. I would probably have said the same. nailed it. I was lucky to watch you build a portion on the stream. Actually, I already read this part because Kev shared it separately. Beautiful museum. I love the structure of the build. Would definitely visit this museum. Build out turned so good. Love how you use different wall heights and half walls to put off the brutalist design. Very close to the original. Loved your interior decorating. Don't be afraid to add a little more detail or decorating onto your exterior or landscaping. More detail? Okay. I already felt like I added so much detail. I love that you decided to make the entire surrounding street of the museum. That really helps making it feel like it belonged there. It just looks like the real thing. The security stuff and press area is such a nice detail that just makes it feel lived in, or rather visited too. Patent the ceiling or adding a design to the ceiling that matches the... Oh, that's a good point. We only did the... That's what I thought as well, Hollow. We only painted the ceiling of the bottom floor. I forgot to paint the ceilings of the other floors. That's a very fair point. Let me see. I'm not gonna read everything, but there's also you stood out to A/multiple judges. Here's what they said, and then there's like all of the list. The exhibitions are well organized, not too crammed. The red is a little bit saturated for my liking, but the lighting is really good. Well, the red is in the original build. It's not really something I can do about that. I love how they're like, oh, you recreated the thing so perfectly. It is so good. This is exactly what we wanted. It's a little bit too red. Well, call the museum and tell them, hey, we don't like the red in your building. I think it's so funny. Like some of these things I'm genuinely like, okay. Some of them have really good points. I'm like, okay, painting the ceiling, that is actually a very smart remark because I always forget that. And maybe the detailing is just they mean like in terms of landscaping. I didn't put a lot of plants and stuff. As in we just had the 2 big planter boxes, but I didn't do... Like, I know some other people recreated entire natural parks. So I can imagine that, like, if you compare it to that level of detail in terms of train tooling and stuff, then this was a lot more focused on the structure of the build, which was also kind of the assignment. So, but I mean, it's good. This is good feedback. I can work with this. Like, especially also kind of seeing what the judges liked and what they would like to see differently. I think that's an important one. Why is this one wider? Hold up. It's because I messed this up. There we go. I'm like so dedicated to the symmetry of this now. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the mott shell because I want to do the vineyard part. And I really need to figure out how to do that. And maybe it would actually make sense if we had one of these over here as well. 1, 2, yeah. Because then, again, it's symmetrical. Let me save. And then, and this shows the difference of constructive criticism and just criticism. Yeah.
Quick hi.
Also,
nice to see you.
That's good. And what
Can't
the heck?
stay though. Nice simming.
Thank you so much for popping in. Thank you so much for the 22 months. I'm going to add you to our sub board. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you're doing so well. It is really good to see you though. And if you can't stay, please don't feel forced to chat. But I appreciate you so, so much. Thank you. I'm going to add your beautiful, beautiful name with the beautiful rainbow badge to the sub board of this month. There we go. Look at your name shine. Thank you so, so much. I really appreciate that support. And I hope you're doing well. Okay, let me save. I just did that, Rosanna. You literally just saved. You don't have to save again. What lot are you building on? I will show you because now I'm going to map view. In Tartosa, this one. The Rifugio dei Pirati. Which probably means pirate harbor. Or like safe harbor for pirates. Or like I'm just making assumptions here. Doing fine, just busy at work. See you when I can sleep longer to the next morning. I fully understand. Please go rest. Please go get yourself some really good sleeps. This is a 50 by 50. Let me actually see on my gallery the mod shell whether it was on a 50 by 50, yes or no. Where is it? This one. Oh, it's 40 by 40. That's perfect. And I can just plop it down in this world. And I can very easily see what I did there. After watching and editing all of these hours of you building, I'm like, how dare you criticize this build? It's perfect. Maybe something I have to work on for the future. You're so sweet. What the heck? No, but I think like the difference is obviously these are also just people that are taking like their free time to in between Sunday morning and like 6 today. Thank you for the follow. Hi, it is good to see you. But like to kind of, how do you say this? Wow, my brain is not braining. And I also just accidentally closed my activity feed. Didn't mean to do that. Hold up. We need to get that back because otherwise I can't see shit. Also, hi, Allison. It's good to see you. Can we get a shout out for Allison, please? Hello? There we go. Now it's on the wrong side of my OBS. There we go. Now I can see stuff again. Awesome. Did you save your game? Yes, I did. I saved my game right before I left a lot. Thank you for that shout out. For anyone hanging out here, if you're not following Allison yet, please make sure to do so. You've been playing a lot of Sims lately, I noticed. So fellow Simmer, but also you do just a lot of cozy games, really great vibes. So these game graphics, hello. I do have to admit, I have very, very modded graphics. I have my game on like ultra settings, but then I also use a reshader to change the colors. And I also have a lighting override in my game that I actually installed this week. So yeah, my game, I try to make it look nice. Okay, so what did I use here? Because this is exactly what I'm looking for. What is this? It is debug from, oh, it is actually from the Tartosa pack. Okay. And then I think the grapevines are actually the ones that I already used. Okay, so I can literally just search for that again, and then that's perfect. Okay, well, that's all I wanted to know. Then I can go back to the build that we were actually building on. Want to teach me how to do that? It's gorgeous. I can try. I can send you like a couple of videos that explain it to me really well, because to be honest, every single time I have to reinstall it, I look at the videos. I don't remember how to do it. It is like the steps are not hard, but it's just like a couple of steps that you have to take in the right order. And my brain for the life of me cannot remember, but I can send you like the reshape that I use. That person who made the reshape preset to make it look pretty has made a fantastic tutorial themselves, step by step explaining how to install it. And it's literally the best thing ever because they're also explaining it very chill and they're just like a very fun person to listen to. And then for the sunblind one, which is the lighting override, I found a blog, which I think is also by the person who made it, is very clear step by step. I should have a command with all of those things in it. I'm going to put that in my reminders. Because I think we do have one for the reshade. Yeah, we do have one for the reshade. But now that I also have the sunblind override, I actually might need to update that command and just change it to graphics or something. That might be a bit easier. Let's go into debug from Tartosa. And also, I will refuse to call it my Reading Stories. I just keep calling it Tartosa. And then this is the one that I used a lot, which is actually kind of useful. Oh, just over here. Look. Okay, let's place that a couple of times to create the vineyard. I feel like I keep pressing Y. Yeah, I messed up. It's not aligned and I hate that. Hello, I want to grab that one. Now it is aligned. There we go. Would you write in chat what it's called? I can also find the link. Because I literally, like, it's in my history. My search history. There you go. Can't get over how pretty it is. Thank you. I'm also a little bit obsessed myself. I'm not over the fact that my game looks so pretty now. Okay, we're just gonna do exactly the same thing. Mod, I will answer. Please ask your question. Is it possible the reshade you're using messed up with the colors of the museum? Yes, it could be. Absolutely. But to be honest, in my reshade makes the colors look brighter. So if they didn't like the bright red, it looked brighter in my stream probably. Or like in my game than it did in the in theirs. Yeah, they toured the building game for themselves, but that's what I'm saying. It's like they are saying that they didn't like the bright red, but it was brighter in my game than it was in theirs. Like, my game makes everything more vibrant. Or not necessarily my game, the reshade that I'm using. Not my game who's, like, doing that on its own. Also, is it SMSM? I hope I say that correctly. Hi, welcome in. It's so nice to have you over. I hope you're doing well. Why do I feel like on this one it looks fine, and then on this one it looks super busy? Okay, hold up. I'm gonna restart placing those because this is not making any sense in my brain. Maybe I just need to add the one. Although, I think that's what I did in the previous one as well. I sized them down. So they're a little less in your face. And then I can add multiple. That's very true, actually. It might have also had to do with their monitor and stuff. This is something that, for instance, for video editing or like photo editing is also such a thing. To get like color true monitors is really hard. I know I have RGB true monitors because I got these when I was also thinking that I would still be a photographer. So like my two main monitors are RGB true colors, which is great for photo editing, but a little bit overpowered for anything else, to be honest, because most games don't really care about this anyways. They can get really expensive, yeah. Especially in my case, because I wanted a color accurate, but also a 144 hertz monitor. Because it's like, yeah, but I'm going to game on it. As if I ever play games that need 144 hertz refresh rate. I mean, you guys are still owed a Fortnite stream, so I guess on that stream might actually be of use. For the first time in forever, I might actually play a game. What did you want to ask, Tub Tub? Because I don't think I saw your question yet, but that might be because I missed it. So that's why I'm just checking. Oh, no, we haven't done any decoration inside. So that's why I'm kind of trying to hurry up a little bit. Like, worst come to worst, I'll start with the decoration on the inside off stream. And really, really worst come to worst, like if we cannot finish this build on stream on Friday, I am supposed to submit it Saturday evening. And as it happens, I have an entire day with my best friend on Saturday to play The Sims. We have a Sims date. So I'm going to be playing the game the whole day on Saturday. So I was thinking, like, I would love to finish it during stream. But like, if we really don't get done with like the finishing details, then I'll just make sure to record it so that Lena still can edit it. But then I'll just do the finishing touches. But then I'll probably focus on the kitchen first so we can kind of do that on stream because that's such an important part of this build. And then I'll just finish like the bedrooms upstairs or something off stream. Which is not ideal, but you know, it's a competition, so we have to make things work. But I feel like a big part of what we're doing is also like the vision wasn't there yet. Oh, crap. You know what I hate? I think they're not spaced out evenly. No, they are spaced out evenly. Wow. That is true. You need to recalibrate them often. And I haven't done that in a long time. So mine are not accurate at this point. But the ones that are 90 or more DCI P3 coverage still cost more. Yeah, true. Yeah. When I bought my monitors, it wasn't standard yet, but it was more normal than like 5-6 years ago. That looks like so cool for a Decades Farm. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, I just noticed this one. I don't know how I thought I placed this correctly, but I know what I've been messing up. I forgot to No, wait. Doesn't matter if I rotate them. Actually, don't know. I'm actually thinking that maybe this should be enough. I do want to get the ones where it like kind of grows from the ground. Although, hold up. I know that we have a better one for this as well. I think it was this one that I used on the corner over here. Yeah. Oh, wait. No, actually, that's not the right... Oh, dang it. I'll just use this one. To add those at like the beginning. So the plant is actually growing from somewhere and not just... I'll also add one in the middle. I feel like that makes sense. Because otherwise the plant is just floating. This plant grows from the magic of the air. It's not actually growing from anything. Doesn't have any roots. Doesn't have a base. Okay. There we go. A Sims date. Yeah, that's what we do. I mean, honestly, my best friend is the one who got me into The Sims. So I feel like she just demands it. She's like, I love that you're a content creator now, but you still got to make time to play The Sims with me. Because that's what we did during COVID as well. Like we would play Sims online. But also just before that, we would like have Sims dates as well. When neither of us had a computer to play The Sims, we would just play it on our MacBooks. And there's like pictures of us where we're sitting on the sofa. This was like 2019 or something. And we're just sitting there like zombies with snacks on the sofa, blankets, everything. And then I upgraded to a gaming PC. So then our dates kind of changed a little bit because all of a sudden we couldn't do them at her place anymore. It could only happen at my place because I couldn't transport my PC. And then she was jealous of the good graphics. And she was like, oh my God. Actually, no, she got her PC first. I was already talking about my PC, but she actually got a Mac Mini. And she could actually take her Mac Mini and she takes her whole computer to my house, and then we hook her up to one of my monitors. And then we play Sims all day. We sit at my desk together. I have like quite a big desk so that it fits quite easily. Oh, that's... No. Again, why do I keep pressing Y? So annoying. Why do I keep pressing Y? Wow, Rosanna. Okay. Vines are growing. I feel like this space is empty right now. That's not good. We need to fix that. No, I don't like it. I hate it. It's actually better if it ends there. But then what do I place here? I know that the horse ranch actually came with like winemaking stuff, right? Ooh, actually, how about... Look at me making custom ones when there's actually ones in game that we could have just used. But maybe this is a different type of grape. Maybe we can actually put that horizontally. You know, you have red wine and white wine. The lemon trees are going to go on the other side because that's where the herb garden is going to be. Actually, it's nectar. The Sims does not believe in wine. I think The Sims does believe in wine, but I think they're for reasons that this game is... It is rated 13. So, like, you can play it when you're a teenager, but in a lot of places, you're legally not allowed to drink at that age. So I think they're, like, rebranding it. Wine machine and a small table to sit and eat wine. I was doubting if I wanted to add the wine machine to this area because I feel like that's maybe something that they would probably have in a basement. Maybe not in the vineyard itself. But I was gonna actually check and see if there's some like clutter that fits with maybe like a basket of grapes or something. We can have some custom plants in pots like this. And we can... I was thinking maybe like some baskets that we can put within the grapes or like in between. So it looks like people were just walking around picking grapes to go make wine. I mean, we could add just decorative stuff like this, right? I think that does look cute. Thank you for the lurk. Good luck with the meeting. I hope it goes well. Ooh, a little water tap. That actually might be nice. Maybe that could go in the back. Or that could go in between. Kind of like it's coming out of the wall where they can just get some water to water the plants and stuff. Ooh, these are cute. Oh, I want to add them somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I want to add these somewhere because I think they're adorable. I'll just move them over there for now. Earlier, I was also thinking, oh, do I want to add this? But I'm actually not sure if that... Like, I love it, but I'm just not sure if it fits the... Yeah, it doesn't come in another color. If it came in white, then I might have thought about it, but... I just feel like it doesn't really fit the aesthetic. Even though it's cute. Let me see. There are so many random things in this game. Every single time I click on something, I'm like, what is this? How have I never seen this before? Okay, but it is not in live edits. Let's actually check debug. And then we're gonna check the normal one as well. But we could actually add like a couple of wine bottles with some glasses, because you know how people tend to not only like they can do a tasting in the actual vineyard. That could be cute. Let's actually get 4 different bottles of wine. One more. The energy drink. There is energy wine. Yeah, we'll have it on the table. Of course, of course. I'm just placing it down because I don't want to lose it because we're now in the debug section. Okay, that's all related to horses, so not necessarily the wine part. Let's check the actual pack decorations. Okay, now that I look at this, I think actually if we could get another bottle of this wine. Where is it? There. And then we can have like a tasting where, you know, the glass is in front of the bottle. Of course, that doesn't slot to it perfectly. Come on, Sims. I'll still do it. What are you talking about? They didn't slot to the table? Come on. They did slot to the table, but as soon as I move the table, the wine just stays behind. That is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Come on, just let me place it. There we go. It's not perfect, but it works. So we can have a little wine tasting there. I do feel like if now that we have that, I know what plant I want. This one. I want to have that in there. Hello? No, I didn't mean to copy that one. Some weird game. Yeah, sometimes the game glitches here are so weird. Hold up. There's one last thing I want to see what if I can do. Kind of to give the path like a sensible ending. There we go. That looks a little bit better. This is looking so good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What is that head doing in debug? Oh, I completely missed it. Completely missed it. Okay, so basically we have the vineyard part is done, I think. Although I might actually want to add some terrain paint underneath these places as well. There we go. I think the vineyard part is done. Simmer, question. Yes, go ahead, mod. Okay, so then we need to do the herb garden. Or like the veggie garden. And now the question is, do we do open soil? Do we do medium planter boxes? Although I think that's just a big one. It just looks a bit smaller. Oh no, that's actually exactly the same size. Where is the baby Yoda? Not here. Yet. We could maybe potentially add baby Yoda as one of the guests sleeping in one of the beds upstairs. Because I do agree that baby Yoda needs to be in here because baby Yoda has been in all past 2 builds, which is only 2, but very important. Closed box fits better. Okay. I was thinking the same, but I wasn't like 100% sure. I might actually go for the like not completely white ones. Actually, no, I like the natural ones the most. I'm just gonna place a bunch and then kind of see how I feel about that. Because I think that's gonna be too busy. So then we could like remove in between ones. And maybe put planter pots in between. I do want to use the wooden ones. I need the grid. Because then I don't have to place the other ones in between. Okay, I'm going to place the other ones in between because it's just faster than trying to measure it out. Actually, maybe I'll keep that path 3 because that's how you kind of walk to the rose garden. And then... Actually, that looks kind of cute. A wooden one? Yes, sweetie, a wooden one. You heard that right. Let's get a little bush. I don't want to use that one. I know that I used one earlier that had a better color, but naturally now I don't know where that is anymore. No, it's not that one. Oh, actually, it's not that one, but that could work. That could do what I wanted to do, namely kind of hug that tree a little bit so that corner looks a little less empty. And now comes the fun part where I need to get a lot of stuff growing here. You could add, oh, the clutter from the greenhouse kit. Yes. And I'm a little bit tempted to actually not do real plants. Because then we're gonna go in and change all of the growth statuses of all the plants. I was thinking we can also just use like flowers and stuff, but I'm not sure if that would work. So let me know what you think while I look for from the garden kit, like the greenhouse kit, what I can add. Come on. Oh. Um. Sweetie! Thank you so much for gifting that sub to Saribot. Saribot, please enjoy all of those emotes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. What the hickeys? Actually, they look better in that color. But thank you, thank you. No, that's not the table I want to use. I want to use that table. They're floating, aren't they? Really? Imagine if Sari is the 100th baby. Oh, that was a lot too much. There we go. A lot too much. Also, Rosanna, can you English? Apparently today I cannot. Yeah, that looks pretty cute. I like that. Okay, I don't like that that snaps over there. There we go. Get your Twitch baby in a month. Okay, I like how that looks. I like also that this is kind of in between the rose garden and the herb garden, because honestly that makes kind of sense that you would have your garden supplies set up in the middle. I now put these boxes over here. Sweetie! Thank you so much for gifting a sub to my friend Walmart Super. Thank you. Please enjoy all of those subby perks for a whole month. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I know why you did that. Sweetie being like, oh my god, Twitch staff. We need to treat them. Honestly, true. Very true. Okay, now my biggest concern is, what do we put in the planter boxes? That doesn't take us 5 million years. Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna do it like this, where I use custom, like where I use flowers from the game? If we're already gonna have a rose garden over here, does that make sense? Of course, Melissa, good night. Thank you so much for hanging out and helping out. I really appreciate it. Well, in this case, that is also because Walmart Super and I actually met at TwitchCon and we hung out. We were Minecraft signature crew, or like Q buddies. We hung out for like 2 hours because the queue was so long and both of us were just kind of chilling there like, yeah, we're waiting. It also happened a lot in Ellen's. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, to be honest, if I were to work for Twitch, I would probably also just hang out in streams, right? It's just enjoyable. Like, stuff like this actually is, a taro plant, like a taro root. So stuff like that we can actually use. And then like a cactus fruit. Like it doesn't go endlessly where we could fake that it's food, you know? Okay, so maybe I just need to bite the bullet and get it over and done with and actually get actual plants in here. And user shoes, fair enough. Yeah, good point. Oh, that's actually a really good idea, Burb. See, this is why I need the community's brain to help me out, because I sometimes just don't think about these things. And then you say stuff like that, and I'm like, that's so smart. Plans perfect. Plans perfect. Can I select by most popular? All plants collectibles. Oh my god, this person is genius. Although I'm afraid that when I place them in my game, they're going to go back to a dirt pile. What would they use in the kitchen for cooking? Well, everything from the garden. Storytelling wise. I'm going to place this and we're... Oh. Chat, we have a problem. Can't place this anywhere. I just need to move that one. Wait, no, that... Which one was the... This was the bigger side. Hello? I was like... For a second, it looked like my game froze and I didn't save. Okay, but we're good. Oh, actually, okay, so it looks like... I can't delete the roof, but that's okay. We can work from here. Why? Seasons. And The Sims is a perfect and wonderful and flawless game. Yes, absolutely. I don't want to throw it out of the window right now. What do you mean? Also, Ben's Waleo, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Okay. I have an idea on what we could do to fix this. There is going to be one problem, though. Anything we place here is going to be affected by seasons. That, unfortunately, is just how the game works. And since I have seasons, it's going to affect it. What I don't get is why it immediately turns to dirt. I would have expected it to kind of stay like this. Holy moly, 400. That's wild. And then die when we go in live mode. Like, that's the moment when I expected this to go south. Not now already. Can you move it with tool? No. No. So I was thinking we could go in live mode, but I don't think this is an option. We're gonna have to fake it. No, it's not a distance thing. It's a seasons thing. Where the game is like, oh, this plant's not in season, so it should be a dirt pile. No, so we're gonna fake it. There's only so much I can do with faking it, but we're just gonna fake it. And like I said, we're just gonna get creative. With what types of... Okay, maybe that one looks a little bit too out there, but that could be a berry plant or something. I'm just gonna do that, by the way. We could also go into, like, there's some train decoration, which could, where with, like, mushrooms and stuff that we can place in a thing to imitate mushrooms. That should work, too. Well, maybe not a cat. I did want to get this one. So I feel like that is kind of realistic. That's like a taro root plant, so that's actually something you could eat. Look, it's a little palm tree. Maybe that grows bananas. I don't know. Look, see? Mushrooms. Oh, wait. I could just get the group of mushrooms. Of course, Manicat. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a great rest of your time zone. Look, some more mushrooms. Mushrooms are always good. This could be some more berries. Or something. The focus is real, yeah. I mean, the time pressure is also real, so... I feel like it's needed. I almost feel like this is more of a botanical garden than a herb garden. Hi, Squirrel Mom. I hope you're doing well. It is so good to see you today. We already have lavender. See, it's almost like just a flower garden. Okay, I've got most of them filled, though. That one doesn't really fit there. I also feel like I almost need just some plain bushes. Something like that. Or it's like, you know, something's growing. Actually don't know what exactly. there any fun? There's a lot from Hanford and Bagley and Debug. Yeah. Oh, wait. I know what you mean. I actually used it over this weekend. I was like, yes, there's a lot from hand. I was like, it wasn't clicking for a second. You are so smart. And those actually don't shrink if you use the pumpkin and stuff. Cottage living there. I know what you mean. Hold up. We have another giant mushroom, which I might actually add to the mushroom thingy. Where is it? Look, we have a small pumpkin, but we also have the big pumpkins. A pumpkin in a pot. As we all know, pumpkins do not grow like that, but we can actually add it like that. Hold up. That could be fun. Then that's like a pumpkin plant. Because it's growing. It's growing pumpkins. Look. And then that is clearly, what is that called? Cauliflower. Look, it's cauliflower. Who doesn't see that is cauliflower? It's super clear. I want the big melon. That's what she said. Oh, I didn't mean to make it bigger. Oopsie. I have no idea how melons grow. This conversation is wilding. Actually, I feel like I just need another one of this one. And then maybe the plant itself is a bit smaller. Do they grow just like pumpkins? Okay. Well then. There we go. Little melon pot. Puberty, but also from a bush. Nice. Let's go here again, and then we need to sort on cottage living. We also have this really ginormous pumpkin. So, okay, actually, now that we're here, there is actually a couple of things that I want to grab, because this is what I noticed over the weekend. Ooh, I see this is clipping. Hold up. That is not meant to happen. Don't know why it is jumping up either. And it's clipping again. Okay, that's good. Oh, it's still clipping. But I wanted to add these ones. Okay, wait. Why does it keep jumping up? Can you stop doing that? Thank you. Tub, I don't even want to talk about it. I think the answer is no. But I genuinely don't want to talk about it. That's a very good answer. Let's pretend.
Serious? How many years is it?
Yep. I think Sus is going to sit here. But I wanted to add all of these, as in like herbs and spices. And like stuff like this, like, oh, that loses its... Well, we can still pretend it's bottles of olive oil or something. And then There's garden mystery boxes. Interesting. Stuff like that. Like, I'm just grabbing everything I see here now. Because it might be nice to use that in the kitchen later, and then I don't have to go and find it again. Debug animals, are they alive when playing? Yeah, absolutely. These are the chickens that are in the chicken coop. Oh, hold up. That is perfect. I'm going to add that over here because I'm going to make one with that in it only. I'll just get this one and a big aubergine, and we're going to add a pumpkin in the kitchen. That mushroom, if it's a bit... What? If you zoom out, that mushroom gets so ugly. Okay, maybe not. Not that one. A melon. Another bottle. Oh, they all go empty as soon as you grab them. That's kind of sad. Okay, I think for now that's good, but let me actually remove that one because... Look. You don't have to pay for them. No, I mean, you can just get them from Debug. And then it works. I might get another one of this, but then just put it in this pot. And then... I was actually thinking... in the plant section... we might also have something. This one. Like that just comes with oranges. And then I think there's also a... No, okay, it only comes with oranges. But then I can still put 2 of those, I think. I think that works. Look, beautiful garden. They can grab all the kind of fresh veggies that they want. Maybe I can only... I don't have that now. The oversized aubergine. We can maybe add it over here. So it's like growing on this plant, maybe. And yes, it's called an oversized aubergine. And yes, it's in The Sims. Hi, Chels. Welcome in. I'll give Toot some pets for you. I think I like the garden. The only thing I might want to do... Charm! Hello! Hi, let me go here. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Oh, you were also playing some Sims? I mean, I think you mostly play The Sims, so that was not a surprise. But what were you up to? Were you gameplaying? Were you building? Were you casting? I would love to hear it. Thank you so much for sending your friends over. Let me say hello to everyone. And while I do that, everyone who was already hanging out here, please go drop your butt on the follow button that is floating above chat right now. Charm is absolutely wonderful. And if you like it over here, you would genuinely love it over there. I got the pleasure of meeting Charm in Vegas and literally bestest of vibes. Always so positive and just always makes me smile. So please go drop that butt. While I say hello to everyone, a Winter Soldier, welcome in. Rini Cat, welcome in. Torin JM, welcome in. Meg Morin, welcome in. Arun Domina, welcome in. Purple Tater, welcome in. Elea, welcome in. Cozy Reader, welcome in. Kelbug, welcome in. Hello, hello. Mandy Ray Dolce, welcome in. Charm, of course, welcome in. Hello. M. Luvici, I hope I say that correctly. Welcome in. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. We were building a blueberry house. How did that go? Is that mostly like... I'm never sure whether a blueberry, like, I mean, it's called a blueberry, so it's mostly blue. It's like dark blue. But I also feel like if you bite in a blueberry, it's kind of purple, like very dark purple. So which is the color that you've mostly been using? That's my most important question. But thank you so much for bringing all your friends over. For those of you that are new to the stream, hi, my name is Rosanna. I do actually have a little raid video that will introduce you a little bit to my stream and my community. It's like a 1-minute introduction. In the video, I say that I mostly play Minecraft and The Sims, which is not entirely correct. It's kind of shifted to just The Sims because I'm obsessed with this game. And I'm also part of a builders competition. So I'm simming a lot these days. I also do co-working and study with me streams. So if you ever need anyone to hold you accountable, I also do that. But those are things that are not in the raid video because I need to update my raid video. I'm working on that. But I'll be back in a minute and then we chat some more, okay?
Hi, welcome in. My name is Rosanna or Ro. I mostly play The Sims and Minecraft on stream. They're all dying or fainting by seeing the fire. What am I supposed to do? They're gonna die. Please sit on my shoulder. I said please sit on my shoulder and it did. I'm from the Netherlands, I have ADHD, I'm part of the LGBTQIA+ community, and I love raising money for charity that tends to come with incentives that I might regret afterwards. Oh my god! I cannot handle sour things and I tend to get caught in 4K saying very stupid things on camera. Lemon. Yummy. Can you show the butt? Oh, oops. She is doing the partner pussy. Pussy. I didn't mean to say partner pussy. I have 2 cats named Toot and Sus who sometimes think that this is their stream and not mine. I'm a little bit distracted. She is so happy with herself. She's like, yeah, look at me being here. I am an absolute plant mom, so much so that the community is named Jungle of Planties, and you are more than welcome to hang out with us. But if you need to practice some self-care like drop a lurk, stretch, or hydrate, please make sure to do so because self-care is very, very sexy.
That was the little raid video. Also, that shows that I'm a super fake blonde. Real redhead, for sure. Same, you tried variety, but Sims has sucked me in. I feel this. It's my comfy game, you know. I can go back to it at any time and it just makes sense. It just makes sense. But yeah, we're also building. So for those of you who want to stick around for a little bit, I'm not going to stream for too long more because I have a very busy and important day in the office tomorrow and I need to get up quite early. And it is already 10 for me, but I was trying to finish something for the last bit of stream. So like I mentioned, I'm part of a builders competition and every week we get a brand new challenge. And this year's theme or this season's theme is around the world or world tour. So every week we get a place that we need to recreate or like a country that is inspiring to us and a specific challenge. Thank you so much, Micah, for doing those commands. This week was Cape Town, South Africa. Buttons in Notion. Yeah, there were already buttons in Notion, but now you can add them to databases. That was released today. We are building a Cape Dutch architecture inspired build, and we were actually earlier we realized that the thing we're kind of recreating, which was not fully intentional because we felt like we were super creative with this and we ended up coming up with it ourselves, but it's called Babylonstoren, which is kind of similar to this, and we ended up kind of going with a very similar kind of 4-square layout. So this is the main build, and nerd, never stop. I shall not. This is like the formal front garden where people can enter this beautiful, which is like, it's kind of like a home, but it's not because it's a bed and breakfast. And we're going to use like the for rent unit system to actually split it up into separate units. We have until the end of this week to finish the build, and I am definitely behind on schedule. But this is the front. And then the back is this beautiful lush garden where we're trying to incorporate a lot of South African garden like designs. And I'm very lucky to have a couple of people in my chat that are actually from South Africa. They've been incredibly helpful, spamming me with actual pictures and like names and references and all of those things. But this is a vineyard. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for everyone who followed just now, by the way. But this is a vineyard. This is going to be a barbecue area, but like a typical South African barbecue area. This is where all of the grapes grow for the wine. This is their fresh food garden, like fresh herbs, fresh veggies. Yes, we did make it to the next round. We actually placed 4th out of 29. So we are definitely on to the next round. We got the person on first place got 55 points and we got 51. So we did pretty darn well. And I'm very happy with that because like I feel like that just solidifies the feeling that we were on the right track with the previous build. And I think that makes that this is also gonna be pretty good. I hope. But what we're still gonna do is we're gonna add barbecue area, rose garden. And then this is going to be kind of like a little patio, which in South Africa or in Afrikaans they call a stoep, which is a word that we also use in Dutch. So it's very funny to see like the language similarities. Also, this type of architecture we see a lot in the Netherlands too. So in a sense, I'm building something from South Africa, but it also kind of resembles something that I have at home. And then on the inside, we're going to have the floor plan. I'll just quickly show you. This is the little studio apartment of the person that owns the bed and breakfast. So there's going to be a person, they have like a little bedroom, little hallway, bathroom. There's going to be a small kitchenette and a living space. And then over here is going to be the reception area, downstairs bathroom. This is going to be a huge kitchen, main shared dining space because again, the emphasis on this week's challenge is the food culture of South Africa. So food needs to play an integral part. So that's also why I came up with the bed and breakfast idea and we got inspired by Babylon's Toren, which is a like an actual vineyard restaurant kind of hotel. So kind of what we're building, but we're building the small scale version because if you actually look up Babylon's Toren, it is ginormous. It's like a huge acre of land with a lot of farms on it. But that's the inspiration. And I will still need to do some more research into what a South African barbecue looks like. I know I think there were some more pictures shared in the Discord. Okay, yeah, there was a picture shared in the Discord. Big open ovens, I see. Okay. So maybe that's something that we can add in the back, like a little bit of a place where it's also covered, because it looks like all of the barbecues are covered. Thank you, Micah, for doing the Discord command. I appreciate it. And also, Charm, again, if you need to raid and run or raid and rest, please make sure to go do so. And thank you so much again for sharing your community. I really do appreciate that. I am just going to make it a bit easy on myself and just quickly do that. Let me see if I'll take something. Yeah, crap. Okay, that doesn't work then. Okay, well then the easy on myself doesn't really go. So then I'll just do it like this. And then we also have the ceiling. There we go. Oh, and for those of you who missed it earlier, we did get like very extensive feedback on our previous build as well. And something that they mentioned, or something that someone mentioned that I think is actually a really good point, is they mentioned that we forgot ceiling paint. And this is embarrassingly enough something that I forget every single time I do a build. So it's a reoccurring theme. So I need to just work on that. But I think it is something that we can try to incorporate in this build for sure. I can't. I keep forgetting that you cannot really copy roof trim. Did I use this one? No. That one? No. That one? No. I used the black one. Yeah, there we go. I hadn't seen. Also, hi, it is good to see you, Over Super. I hope you're doing so well. Yes, enjoy all of those plenty sub perks for a whole month. You are again a beautiful planty standing in our jungle. Okay, I think I just need to go for a white trim and then like the most minimal one that I can find. There we go. And then maybe we can use from the Desert Lux kit. Let me see. There's this one. I did paint one ceiling in my last build, actually. The one that was all the way at the bottom. Like the downstairs floor. And I actually feel really, really silly for then forgetting to paint any of the others. I'm almost tempted to make that no, it does not look good as a white roof. Does it look better if I have that? It actually does look better if it's overhanging a little bit. What if you just went for an industrial look? Yeah, but the things I'm looking at are not really industrial. I'm trying to figure out if there is... Hold up. What is that from? Which pack is it from? We actually have something in the game. I need to save because my game just like slightly froze. I meant last build, not this, non-industrial. What if you just went for an... Wait, what? I is confused, sweetie. Okay, this is going to be the final thing that I look for. And then I really have to go and find someone to raid as well. Because, like I said, I need to... I still need to even, like, clean up some things at my house and pack my bags for tomorrow. And I need to leave my house at, like, 7:45. So, yay. So excited. Ooh. I just noticed this. I will probably not leave it. I will probably move it somewhere over here, but I definitely want it in the build somewhere. Oh, like I did it on purpose. Yeah. I mean, yes, let's just keep it at that. Thank you. My brain is clearly really slow right now. Thank you, Molly, for cheering me on. Look, this is the thing I'm looking for, but then not this thing. You know, make it make sense, but that's... I know we have another one like that. This one. Oh, it doesn't match in color at all. Why does it only come in the weird colors? Why? We also have this, but that also doesn't match. I mean, I could go for this one. And then go for the white one. Sweetie, what the heck? Thank you so much for gifting that sub. That is very, very kind. Please enjoy all of those sub perks for a whole month, courtesy of Sweetie. That is very, very, very sweetie of you. What the heck? Someone said the other day to me in chat, did you get hit in the face with a bag of sugar? Because you look very sweet. I feel like that's you right now, sweetie. Oh, I did 1.3 actually. We could even add 2 if we wanted to. I don't like that color. I like the lighter one though. Oh, that fits very well. And then we can add that somewhere over there as well. But then, like, what if we actually get a working grill in between. That one fits the colors. Look, because now technically your Sims can actually grill here, but it also looks like the reference pictures in the Discord. And I actually really liked, oh crap. Okay, fine. I'll move that back. And then I'll just move everything a bit forward over here. There we go. Looking stunning. I like it. I think this is good. I think we're considering that we hadn't done any landscaping at the beginning of this stream, well, almost none. I feel like we've come a long way, but we definitely are not done, knowing that we also still have to do the entire interior. I will continue on Friday with this build. That will also be my only stream left this week because, like I said, tomorrow and Friday I'll be in the office, so no more co-working this week. I'll be back with co-working next week. And if we don't manage to finish the build on Friday, I will just continue over the weekend when my friend is here and we have our Sims date. I will just continue to work on it then and record it during it, and then you guys will be able to see the last part of the build in the speed build because I am recording all of this and I'm uploading it to my YouTube. Lena is actually very kindly cutting down the speeds, or like not the speed builds, cutting down all the recordings into speed builds, and then I put a voiceover over it. And the first video, so the one of the suitcase build, is actually coming out this week, and then the Brazil build coming out the week after, and so on. So yeah. If you want to see the last part of the build, let's say I don't finish it on stream, but I will do my best to actually wrap it up on stream. Luckily, it is a Friday stream, so then I always can go for a little bit longer than I can go on other streams during the week, so that does help. But let's actually see who we can raid for today. Let's actually open my Twitch. Oh no, I accidentally opened my own stream. I hate it when that happens. I know where. Oh, yeah. No, we're gonna. Let me see. Is this correct? No, it looks like they're ending. Dang it. Why does this always happen to me? You know what? How about we do a little blind raid? They're ending, called it, yeah. Every single time. But how about we just find someone fun in the Sims category that I don't know, but looks like a fun person to rate. Why is it so hard to make decisions, Rosanna? No. Oh, come on, Twitch. Can you stop being a pain, please? Because I was like, I want to rate this person, but then my Twitch is like being an absolute ass. Okay, yeah, we're gonna go over here. This person seems lovely. They're doing a castle build, and their game and like their whole aesthetic of the stream is so pleasing to look at. So I really want to take you guys here. They look like a lovely person. And yeah, they're doing a Sims build as well. So if you enjoyed it over here, then you might actually like it over there as well. Thank you all so much for hanging out. If you want to know when I stream and what I stream next, apart from trying to remember what I just mentioned on stream, feel free to join our Discord. It is a lovely place. We hang out there outside of the streams with the community as well. And it's where I post my weekly schedules and any last minute changes to the stream. So feel free to join over there. And if you want to follow me on any of my other socials, sorry, like I said, these speed builds will be uploaded to a YouTube channel that is in the link that was just posted in chat. I also have a YouTube channel that is about productivity, where I also have a very exciting video coming out this or like next week actually. So yeah, feel free to click on that link. That's also the Notion templates that I shared in the beginning of stream for tracking the Not So Berry Challenge or the Pack Legacy. That is like they're also on that website, so feel free to check them out. And if you're coming along on this raid, feel free to copy and paste one of the raid messages. I am going to actually set up the raid so that we can go here. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had an absolutely wonderful time in the stream today. I really, really enjoyed it. I've been really enjoying this whole building process and just in general playing this game. It is so fun to do this together with you guys and kind of experience all these cultures and learn so much about it and push our boundaries in terms of building. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll be back no, not tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday and I'll update you guys on how the cake moment went with, you know, the people that are coming over to the office. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I will see you all on Friday. This was the last stream of January. Oh my goodness. Last day. First month of the year is over. I feel like this was a good first month. Appreciate all of you.